Da da da. Hey there, SiriBot. Welcome on through. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for joining our chat today and keeping everyone here safe. I should just disable TikTok because it doesn't work anymore, really. For whatever reason, I keep getting banned, and I don't even want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it. Nope, 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 nope. I don't think so. Nope, nope, nope. It's illegal. Yeah, your mom. Yep, your mom. Anyway, good morning. Hope everyone's having a good one. Today it is Tuesday. A lovely day after Monday. We survived. We made it. We went through the weekend. Then we made it to Monday and survived. It is now 10:48 a.m. One thing I noticed, I didn't hear the little bell go off just recently, but we'll see about that. Literally, I'm going to say that and it's going to go off. That is how that goes. The birds have been extra goofy today. Mayo, the little blue and white guy in there, has been attacking the camera. In fact, talking about that, he might be doing it now. Oh. Yep, there he goes. He's attacking it. It's moving. And the thing is I'm going to try not to tell him not to do that, because maybe he'll get bored with it, because it's not like it's really going to give him any attention back. He seems to think it's going to give him attention. He keeps like bobbing his head at it as if there's something funny about it. Hey there. Welcome on in. How you doing, Alex? Having a good one? Alexalotl. Yeah. Alexalotl says, yeah. Nice. I'm kind of like in a really chill mood today. I don't know why. Oh. Oh, I forgot something. Gosh darn it. Mind if you hop in? Go for it. Hop on in. Today is a chill day. You know why? Because it's not Monday. Yesterday, Smiley had a day off. Oh, somebody hopped in there. Yesterday, Smiley had the day off, and we decided to go for a hike, which is something we used to do a lot of, like years ago, but we haven't really done. We've swapped over to doing treadmills and exercise bikes and stuff like that. And now it's like, you know what? It's actually kind of nice out. Why don't we do that again? So we're going to set ourselves up with some new clothes specifically for hiking, new shoes, something called a camelback, I think it's called, which is really cool. Something that you have on your back, and it's like a little water bottle, but it's like on your back, and you put ice into it too so that it keeps it nice and cool. Somebody's being grumpy in there, but literally nothing's happening. I don't know what's going on in there. But yeah, we're going to start doing hiking again. We're going to go for, we actually have quite a couple different parks that we go to or have around here that we can go start hiking through the woods and stuff and seeing different things. Who knows? Maybe we'll get our fishing license again. Although I think it might be a little late for that, so we might have to skip out on that one. But who knows? Today it's nice and toasty. I'm trying to not use... Oh, it's 84 in here? Doesn't feel like it. I'm trying not to use the AC. Oh, you got yourself your Speary again. Nice. You know, sometimes I wish I could see how other people do their streaming setups. So how I do it, right, is I have the camera out in front of me there, and then I set it to follow me mode, so it follows me around like this. Yeah. And then I have SteamVR's overlay showing me one of my screens that shows me all of what you guys see. And then some controls on the right and some controls on the left, all available to me. How about... Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello. Still waiting on that headset?
Yeah. Still don't hear you.
Here, let's see. Let me see if I can get you... Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Birds. How do I zoom out? Put that over there. Anchor to the world. And then I think we can just take this. Yeah. And put that right there. And then zoom out. Oh, I can hear the music in your microphone. There's a little button down there for music.
Got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. It sounds super loud for you. Hi, Mr. Jinxie. It's been a while. How you doing? Hey, it sounds like you have me on speakers today. I don't know if you can mute yourself when you're not talking.
That should be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a blocked ear currently over the one ear. I have my headphone on, so I have the volume turned up more.
Oh, I see.
That's probably causing that.
Your poor ears.
Yeah. It's always only the one ear that gets blocked, and I think it's because I only wear my headphones over that one ear.
How do I... Oh, there we go. And then put this right there. How do I get you in the shot? That's a good question. Ms. Jinxie Cake says, I'm doing great. It's been a while. How goes things? Things go good. We're starting to, well, I don't know if you can mute yourself when you're not talking.
Doing it.
Yeah, it's coming over pretty clear. But no, I'm doing pretty good. We've Smiley and I have decided to start doing hiking now, which is really cool. So we are going to probably start getting set up for that this weekend. Maybe go for some hiking in between there. But we're going to get our new cargo shorts and shirts and shoes and the camelback thing so we have water with us. But the water is like really cold, so it keeps you cool on your back and stuff. Really fun. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's turn on flying and then just back up the camera a little bit. Maybe if I hop on the couch back there, that would make it easier for you to be here. Because this is kind of a hard spot for you to be next to me. So turn flying off, hop back here. Yeah. And then here. Get a little closer, like right here. This is Alex Alotto, a friend of mine. Oh, why is my legs not moving? Oh, I didn't turn on the full body. I love how I do that. I put on the full body and then for 2 hours straight I won't use it. There we go. Mr. Jinxie Cake says, sounds nice. Hope you have a good time hiking. Yeah, we're definitely going to. We've already done it on Monday, which is yesterday. Just to kind of give it a test run. And it was a lot of fun. Just kind of going through the woods and just finding places to go. Hey, Creeper. Welcome on in. How you doing today? goodness. Let me try something here. No, it's not you. Weird. Really laggy here today. Creeper says, I'm pretty okay. Just had breakfast and I'm about to apply back with my old security company. Nice. Who's your friend? This is Alexalotl. A friend of mine who's decided to join the ranks of the Abali recently. And we're welcoming him in with open arms. What's up?
I was just saying hi to them.
Oh, yeah, they're saying hi. Yeah, another bird. And there's even more birds in that camera over there, too. Creeper says hi. They say Guten Morgen. Guten Tag. I mean, I guess it's still morning.
I can't even remember how. I was gonna say it in Spanish because I've studied that at school, but I cannot remember now.
I mean, I guess you could say what's up. ¿Qué pasa?
I didn't like Spanish. I only studied it because I had to. No.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I wasn't really interested in. I think I was more interested in both Russian and German because I just think they sound cool. Not that Spanish doesn't sound cool, because Spanish does have its things too. But I just thought Russian and German were more fun.
I mean, at my school on the curriculum, so when we were doing the exams, at the end you had to circle which language you did. There were a ton on there. There was Japanese, Russian. I think it wasn't Cyrillic, but it was something similar to that was on there. And my school only did French, German, Spanish. And my year was the last one where they did Spanish because nobody liked it enough for them to keep running the courses.
Aw. My right controller is being a butt today. Look at that. Oh, is it tracking again? Look at that. Hey, it came back. All by itself. Great job, controller. You did it. See, if I give it good praise, maybe it'll be better. Muy bueno? Muy bueno.
They almost spelt it right. There's no O in muy. That's one of the things I do remember.
Hey, Funnel Visions, welcome on through. How you doing today?
Isaac.
Uh-oh. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. Are you hydrated? Did you check your posture? Are you standing up straight? You know you need to. Don't forget to stretch. Whoops. Okay, I guess I'm sitting down here now. There we go. I clicked on the seat. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. I might have to do that later. Funnel Vision says, good morning. It just started booting up my brain. Well, good morning to you.
Yeah, you can touch.
You can?
Yeah.
All right, let me do that really quick. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, now I can't click it anymore. I become like a couch Roomba for a little bit. Got some nice music going today. I had a person on a, well, not a person, more like an account on Blue Sky follow my Cheaty Thoughts account on Blue Sky today. And the reason why they followed me is because all the posts that I make on the Cheaty Thoughts account are all basically nature pictures that I take with my phone, and then I add like my thoughts to about whatever it is I'm thinking about that day. And the account that followed me was a nature account. But I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I was looking at their pictures that they were posting. They looked really neat and stuff, like high quality pictures. But then I read their bio and it said all the pictures posted on this account are generative AI. I'm like, boo, get out of here with that noise.
Why would you do that? Just go outside and take a picture. That's like the easiest one to do.
Right? I'm literally doing it. I don't know. It's so weird. Mr. Jinxie Cake says, Me gusta el... maybe I shouldn't say all that, but I think it says something about, like, you like hamburgers. Hi, Cheesecake. Welcome on through. Mr. Jinxie says, the longest sentence I know in Spanish. Do you like my pantalones? Creeper says, maybe they're stuck in a city? I mean, yeah. But, I mean, you can also, like, go on a little drive out to the... If you really want to make an account specifically about taking pictures of nature, like, nature, I don't know. Go drive out somewhere and take pictures of nature.
Even in cities, there's nature somewhere.
The thing is that the pictures that I was looking at, they looked really real. Like, I guess because they don't have to worry about, like, how many fingers someone has, or like if there's randomly just a window in the middle of a tree or something. They just don't have that. It's literally just pictures of a tree and then a landscape, and it looks nice. It does look nice, but it's AI.
But they can get away with it more as well because nature is inherently weird, so it looks less off if it does go wrong.
That and you're not breaking any copyrights either by taking. You know, you're not stealing anyone's... It's just trees. But it's like, I don't know. There's so many different ways you could do it, and instead of using a computer to do it. I don't know. That's weird to me.
I have deciphered the message that was Spanish. It says, I like ice cream and hamburgers.
Ice cream and hamburgers? You cut out there.
Oh, I said I deciphered the Spanish message. It says, I like ice cream and hamburger.
As soon as you say I like, and then it cuts out. Every time.
You got it the first time, though. That is what it meant.
Okay.
Why is my mic bugging today?
It might be the noise cancellation or something.
Well, that's what it was at first when it was picking up you. I had it set really low, but I've turned it back up to my normal, and now it's barely picking me up. Right halfway. That might be better.
Hi, Zephyrus. Creeper says, I have some good scenic shots, but you can tell right where I was when I took them. What I find and I like to do is get like really up close and personal with like a flower or a tree or something like that. And when you do that, if you have the right phone for it and stuff, it'll actually focus backward into it so that all the what is it called, the foreground or whatever? No, not the foreground. The background becomes all blurry. And what do they call that? They call that bokeh. Which I don't think is the actual term for it. I think it's just
I think it's depth of field.
Depth of... Maybe that makes more sense, term. Yeah.
That might just be a game term, though.
Good evening, says Zephyrus. Hi. But I like to take pictures like that where like the background is completely blurred out. Like maybe you might be able to make out that there's like a chair, or maybe like make out the fact that there's like a person back there, but there's no details that can be seen. So like I'll take pictures of like a street or something, and there's no identifying, no street names, no speed limit signs, nothing. It's just nature. Mr. Jinxie Cake says, random thing for you, Cheaty. I don't know if you remember you telling me about the headsets to potentially get, but 2 days ago, a buddy from the army sold me a Quest 3 for $250. Hey, that's half price. Not too bad. Judging from some listings, it seemed like a decent deal. Yeah, they usually go for 500. So for getting a
That
used
seems
one,
like a very deep.
yeah. Yeah, 250 is a great price. But the only thing you got to look out for is usually if it was used for VR chat, you do a lot of moving around and stuff like that in VR, which means the thumbsticks start to go bad after a while. There is a fix for that though, or at least a temporary one, where you can set the dead zone all the way out to the edges, and you won't get like any fine-tuned movements like walking really slowly or anything like that, but you can still move around with getting what's called stick drift. That's the only thing you really got to look out for. That and maybe the battery. The battery could have issues too.
When you said about the control sticks being bad, I thought you meant physically, because I have a PS5 controller sat next to me right now, and I've just had to switch over to my second one, because the covering on the left thumbstick is entirely peeling off of it.
Oh, the rubberized coating?
Yeah. Because normally the game that I most play with it, my favourite one, to turn it, because the steering wheel, you have to really slam the stick sideways for you to actually turn anywhere. So I think because I do that a lot with it, it's just worn it out.
How old is the controller?
I got it with the PS5, which was the Christmas that the console came out, so a few years now.
Hey, that's not too bad. Quest controllers usually have like a lifespan before they start drifting with about 6 months to a year. It's really short.
And then you have Nintendo with the Joy-Cons.
Are they really bad?
Oh, the lifespan on a Joy-Con drift is about 2 weeks if you're lucky.
Oh.
At least for the Switch One ones.
Hold on, I gotta check that message. There we go. It says you can get that background blur through stopping down the aperture, making the light hole smaller. It needs to be less light, but anything out of the focal plane is blurry. Oh my gosh. Gecko! Gecko! Thank you! Is that Gecko MCVR? That's awesome. Hey, thank you so much, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for the raid. Yeah. Guys, if you didn't know, Gecko's also a content creator right there in the chat. Gecko MCBR, right there. Yeah. The cutie raid has arrived. Yes, you have. How was your stream today? What were you streaming?
There goes the channel. Gecko MCBR just rated with 6 odd ones.
Yeah. Funnel, the only thing is that I think, I don't know if I actually have the option to messing with the aperture of my phone, because that's what I use, is I use my phone. I do also have like a more like entry level, like professional camera as well, but I just find using my phone a heck of a lot easier. Creeper says, hi, I'll check your DMs. I have a ton of pics like that. I'll do that in a moment. Mr. Jinky Cake says, it came in a box and was literally only set up with an account. It still smelled factory new. Very decent deal for a very lightly used set. Dude, that is sweet. Congratulations to you on your new headset. Now, don't get dragged into VR chat and get lost. What I do sometimes especially when I'm first starting off when I was first starting off in VR, I limited my playtime to what the headset could do. So which is about 2.5 hours or so, or maybe 2 hours, depending on your brightness of your panels and stuff. Turning down the brightness of the panels on the Quest 3 helps immensely with battery life, because the pancake lenses that they use actually degrade the amount of light that can come through significantly. So they have to really make the lights on the inside of the backlight of the panel super bright, which of course isn't great for battery life. So if you can, what I usually do is I'll turn the brightness down to 30%, and then over time I kind of get used to that. And then your battery life is significantly more by like 30 to 45 minutes maybe, which is really cool. Funnel says phones only recently are able to do it because they have multiple cameras now. Normally they don't have much adjustable aperture since their cameras are itty bitty. Mr. Jinxie says, man, I went through VR. Why is the chat doing that? It's like doing all these weird movements. Ah! Hold on. I'm trying to catch up. The chat's moving too fast for me here. Man, I went through a VR phase. Stopped promptly after my own hand stopped feeling real. Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple times. They say that, well, I don't know, and this is a topic that I don't really want to get too much into because it is a bit of a sensitive one. But phantom sense. People say that it is not real. People say that it is real. But I will say that there has been a select few times, not when I was wearing this headset, but when I was wearing the Quest 2, because that one actually blocks off all the light. I can still see a very bright room underneath my vision down here with how the Quest Pro is. But so it feels a little less real, and I think that's why I'm a little bit more comfortable with this headset in general. But the Quest 3 and the Quest 2 have a completely blacked out facial interface, and there was a select few times where I got a hug from someone and I felt warmer. Not necessarily I felt them hugging me, I just felt warmer, it felt like a temperature difference had happened or something. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool, but oh.
Sort of like a smaller version of
It's
Phantom.
the cute Hio and another cute burb.
Yeah, it was like a form of I guess you could say it's like phantom sense. Again, I don't want to get too much into that because that is a heated subject for some people. Hey, Welsh. Welsh Furry, hi. How's it going? I should get rid of the TikTok stuff down there. We don't need that anymore. We're not going to stream on TikTok anymore since they don't like a volley. Did you guys hear that? They don't like a volley. Oh, why didn't the hydrate
Why did you
thing
say
work?
please in the bottom right?
That over there is for TikTok. It's trying to tell me to please start my my what's called a Tickfinity system, but it's not started, so I'm probably gonna get rid of that too. Why didn't hydrate work? Did you spell it wrong? Hydrate. No, you spelled it right. Oh, that's right. Hydrate that way only works for the Venian system, which is what I was working out before. There is, I think, on the video player now, because I moved things around a little bit recently. If you click on the video player, a little thing should pop up on the left-hand side over there. And then that'll be the sound alerts thing, and you can use the hydration system there. TikTok, please stream to me. They keep banning me though. I don't know why. They do it kind of without any warning. They let me do the whole entire stream, and then I end with no problems, and then I go the next day, and then I'm banned.
I have never used TikTok before, but that doesn't sound right. It sounds something is going wrong on the servers.
Well, there's an issue with TikTok. They don't necessarily really like furries too much. So what they do is if they find a furry, right, they don't even chat in the chat. They just see you, and then they report you, and then they get like multiple extra accounts to report you to, and then TikTok goes, oh, a ton of people are reporting this person for like nudity or something, and then you get banned, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
I guess it is a lot of kids on
What?
TikTok, so it does make sense.
What?
Yeah, but I
Not
mean,
good, but it makes sense
What?
at least.
What?
I'm not
What?
Yeah.
necessarily. I'm covered in feathers.
What? What? What?
The Nashi says, and numb their ankles if they don't like Diavali. Creeper says, as someone who has Phantom Limb, it's weird feeling, but not what people amp it up to be. I would say Phantom Limb is something different than what people are saying is Phantom Sense. I don't know. Out of curiosity, Creeper, because you have Phantom Limb, right? If someone, I don't know what part you're talking about, but say you have like a missing finger or something like that, and someone runs their hand over top of where the limb is that's missing. Does it? Do you feel that? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer that question if you don't want to, but I am kind of curious. Ooh, a delicious fish. The only thing about that stinks about the new setup is I can't grab the fish from the top right corner anymore. But, but, you know, you could always gift me fish, you know? Yeah. Right. Move the camera around. It's hard to do that. Guys, it's 85 in here. Wow. Guys, it's toast to roast. Wow. What is 85 in C? Alexa, what is 85 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
85 degrees Fahrenheit is about 29.44 degrees Celsius.
About
20.
30. About 30.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is kind of warm. And that was, I think the hottest it got here over the summer was about 33, so...
Creeper says, I've had many people try to tell me it was the same thing. They will feel whatever I do. So in VR chat, the character I was using, a character that had a gun, and I shot them in the face and asked them if they were dead. They called me a butthead, but I proved my point. No, the thing is, see, this is what, so I am agreeing with you. I do kind of feel that Phantom Sense, in the way that people make it out to be, is a little goofy. I can understand, like I said, I did feel warmth when someone hugged me those couple times. So it's like, okay, there's some legitimacy to it. But if like someone walks through you in VR chat, you're not gonna like fall to the floor in pain. That's a little too far. How do you guys feel about that? That's my look on it. I feel like if you overdo it, that you're just making it other people's problems for something that you feel you have. Like, to be honest, if someone is affected that much, like, let's say it is real, right? Let's say it is real. Then there is a nice function in VR chat where if someone gets too close to you, especially if you're in a public world, which is where this usually happens, you can turn on, what's it called? Personal space. And then if someone gets too close to you, they just, boop, they're gone. And I've told a few people this, like, look, you could just turn on personal space and you won't have to worry about anyone walking through you because they'll disappear before it happens, which is a simple fix for a problem that you're having. And they say, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, but why? If people are walking through you and it is actually causing you some kind of pain like that, that makes no sense that you'd want to turn that off. Let me see if I can catch up on this here. Let's see here. Okay, I read that one. Mr. Jinxie says, I can get the feeling part of Phantom Sense because being immersed like that can change how the brain perceives things. Though, I did facepalm when I saw a video of someone saying they got an allergic reaction when a fake tomato was thrown at them. A JPEG or a GIF or whatever made them sneeze. Don't throw tomatoes! Phantom limb can be different for everyone, says Creeper. I'm missing part of my feet, and last night it felt like someone was cutting off my pinky toe, the one that no longer existed. After a minute, it went away. I have some friends that are missing more than I am, and they have a constant background of pain, others that are just fine. The one reason I did it, They were screaming at anyone that walked by looking to become a victim. Hey, Mercel, welcome on through. Creeper says it's like people that claim to have PTSD from Twitter or something as someone who has PTSD. It's something that I wouldn't wish on anyone, and people claiming to have it craps on everyone who actually has it and is dealing with it. Yeah. So I saw the one episode of, I think it was House, where someone had come back from the army or a war or something, and their arm had been dismembered from them, unfortunately. But they could still feel as if it was there, and the pain that was there was just constant. And so he's just like an unhappy dude for all the time. But what he did is if I remember correctly, he broke into the guy's house, which is freaking wild. But he broke into the guy's house, I think, and then he had a box with a mirror on one side, and he put his one arm that was missing the limb in one side of the box, and the other side that had the arm that was there, but the mirror was right here, so it was showing a reflection of his arm. But the box that had his arm in it that was missing the limb was covered, so he couldn't see this hand. He could only see this one and the reflection of this one mimicking this one. And then he had him close his hands and open them. Close his hands and open them. And for whatever reason, that in the show anyway, that made the pain go away. Now, I don't know how true that is, but apparently that's a therapy that some people can use to make the pain go away. Cynic says, oh...
The brain gets confused by itself sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Cynic. Welcome on through. Oh, the one where he breaks in and kidnaps the dude. Am I remembering that right? He, breaks into his house and just, holds him hostage until he does this thing. And then he's, freaking out, but then he does it, while basically crying. And then he's like, oh, my God, the pain is gone. And he's like, oh, my God, thank you so much. But it's like, but he just broke into your house. Couldn't you have done that at the hospital? Why did he have to break in the house? Was there a reason for that? I don't think I saw that part of the episode. Yeah, I know that episode. The brain does a lot of things to us as Creeper. I have a friend that was dealing with something like that. What House did is a very real way of trying to deal with it. Is it is it a therapy that you have to do often? Does it keep coming back, but you have to keep doing this to make it go away? Funnel says it works in real life. Well, can work at least. I'm sure it doesn't work for everyone. Cynic says, let me move around here. There we go. I'm going to move to this chat. It also works even if you still have a limb there. Nope, just once. That's pretty cool. Imagine you had this pain for I think the guy was like, yeah, I've had the pain for years or something like that. Imagine living with pain like that for years. And then suddenly it's just gone. It would be incredible. But I can just imagine how incredible that would be. Creeper says he breaks in, knocks him out, ties him up. The guy didn't want to go to the hospital. Okay, that's why he wasn't going to the hospital. Also, that was House's neighbor, and he was being a butthead. Cynic says it just kind of works. Excuse me, controller. The funny thing is, it's basically the warmest it's kind of been in here for a while, and the controllers aren't overheating. Even though sometimes I would be in here at 77 degrees, which is considerably cooler, and the controllers would overheat. So now they're not. That's weird. Creeper says, let me find the clip. I won't be able to watch it right now. I've seen it before, though. I do remember. Mr. Jinxie Cake says, House is unhinged. He isn't exactly a strict to practice doctor. Cynic says placebo and nocebo is a funny effect. Creeper says DM'd you the clip. And you got him at the front door. He didn't break in. Cheesecake says feeding my Filipino fruit bat bananas. You have a fruit bat? Interesting. Creeper says, yeah, sent it just for context. Fruit bat. Fruit bat. Banana.
Bats are cool.
Bats are pretty cool.
You have some that fly around our garden.
Mayo, leave them alone. Get out of there. Bat ponies. Yeah.
We have some bats that fly around our garden at night, especially in the summer, and just eat bugs.
I think we do too, except they're so high up that it's kind of hard to tell.
With our ones, if you sit still enough, they'll
Thank
just come
you for
like
the
straight
follow,
past you, and you
Miss
can actually
Levon
hear them flapping.
That's awesome. Miss Lavender, thank you so much for hopping on through. Thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. See you around. Yeah, the bats over here. I think it's bats that are doing this. They kind of fly a little bit erratically, but they're kind of high up there, and they're making little chippy chipper sounds and stuff, and they're flying up there, and obviously they're grabbing bugs and stuff.
Bats.
Like they're
Because
just
of all the bats in the...
Go ahead.
Sorry. Because of all the bats in the area now, a lot of the streetlights on the roads near me have actually been switched to red bulbs because it disrupts them, and they're being awakeners less. So,
you know what?
I'll drive down the road and suddenly a section of it will just be red.
I've heard about that, and that was always kind of interesting to see, like the streetlights being red. Is it a filter or is it a special light?
I'm not sure because I think it might just be like the casing of the lights just becomes covered. Because some of the ones that are just down the road from me didn't used to be, and now they are. And they haven't replaced the entire light, so it must just be the cover.
Interesting. I'll have to look into that.
I mean, they could have also just changed us.
Mr. Jinxie Cake says, moving to Ohio. Hi! Zane the Firewolf, thank you for the follow. You rock. Hope you enjoy your stay. Moving to Ohio, I'm sad I'm not...
_the_fire_wolf. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Moving to Ohio, I'm sad I'm not seeing as many bats as I used to where I came from. I mean, we do still have bats over here. We have more, I think they're called barn swallows. We have more of those over here. Those guys can be fun because like sometimes you'll be like out on a golf course or something like that, and they'll just be like bouncing off your head and stuff. Oh, hey K9. Is that the K9 I know? I'm not aware if that is the same K9 that I think I know. Hi, how's it going? Oh, nice. How you doing? Guys, it's been 15 minutes. Make sure to stay hydrated. So get a little hydration going. Make sure you do a little bit of a stretch and check your posture. Stand up straight or sit up straight. No turning into a shrimp. Not on my watch.
You would be very disappointed if you saw how I sat on my chair.
Well, you're also like younger, so you don't have to worry about it yet. But like everyone else is like, obviously doing it when you're younger also isn't good too. But you know, you'll see when you get older and your back starts going, oh, I sneezed and now my back hurts. Why? K9 says, doing better now. Been trying to recover slowly. I heard. I also saw something else. Hey, if you want to reach out to me in on Discord as well, I'm more than happy to talk to you. K9 says, I'm currently trying to slowly get back into drawing. Yo, that's awesome. I want to make a ref sheet for my boyfriend. Oh, heck yeah. Hey, if you ever want to send me like art and stuff of your artwork that you're creating and stuff, I'd love to see what you're working on. Mr. Jinxie Cake says, my back is already in the midst of crumbling like a tissue. Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with you, dude. I mean, I'm relatively doing okay, though, myself. I do have the times where I do make like a funky movement or something like that, and it kind of throws me out for a loop for a little bit, but it's not too bad. No, not at all. I don't have any problems with you, K9. Please do reach out to me.
I feel like I'm missing a part of the story about that.
If they want to talk to you about it, maybe in Discord.
Yeah.
The chat over there isn't for that, but like,
I'm not saying it's your story to share. I'm just saying I feel like I'm missing a part of a story.
yeah. If for whatever reason, because I know Discord's been doing this thing recently where I am friends with people, but then they kind of try and, what was it? That was a very obvious issue was, what's their name? Not web server. Ah, crud, what's their name? Yeah, not the place to share, not the time. Yeah, I mean, if you want to reach out to me on Discord, Cleaner was their name. Cleaner reached out to me over on, I think it was Twitter, and said, hey, why did you remove me on Discord? I'm like, I didn't. I was like, I have absolutely no issue with you. Like, why would I do that? And I was like, well, I'm not a friend with you anymore. I'm like, well, here's my Discord name. Please friend me. And then he said he couldn't find me. So I had to find him and friend him. And then we were friends again. So I don't know. Discord does some goofy stuff sometimes. I wouldn't say immediately that people are removing you, but yeah, I have no problems with you. Please do reach out to me. I love to see the artwork that people, like my friends and stuff, are creating. So please do reach out to me and show me what you're working on.
I'm here to steal fish.
Excuse me. I'm the fish gobbler here. That's my job. The fish go right there. Right there. That's really not you, me. Right there.
I had a Discord update the other day, and when I logged on to Discord after it updated, a bunch of notifications popped up just saying everyone on my friends list is no longer friends with you. And I was very confused because I clicked onto them and they still were, so Discord just had a moment.
Discord warned you that people weren't your friend anymore?
Yeah, it said you're no
Fancy
longer
fish
friends with
shaped
this
cookie.
person. But it did it for
Is
my
this
entire
fish
friends
enough?
list, and then when I checked, I was still friends with them.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like that.
Yeah. I've never seen it, but also normally Discord notifications show up in like the top right of Discord. This was in the bottom right.
Yeah, that's a new thing it's started doing. It's also started showing me like, hey, this person's playing this game. Tell them something about it. I'm like, no. I'm gonna let them play their game. I can only. She's
Warning. Mirsal is going 60 kilometers per hour in a school zone. Police has been dispatched.
K9 says, hand you a fish-shaped cookie. Is this fish enough? Delicious. Thank you. You can actually do that. Out of curiosity, can somebody help me figure something out here really quick? If you are on desktop, if you click the video player so that the controls show up, over on the right-hand side of the video player, there should be a little button for you to click that says, I think, SA on it, which is like stream alerts. And then if you click that, you should have all these options to gift me certain things that are on my fridge over here. I've noticed that I moved it, and now people don't seem to know where it is anymore. So I wanted to see if people know that it's over there. Because I tried to put the, what is it called, the throne thing down there. Because they only give you 3 spaces, so I have to have the Pokemon thing, and then I have to have the streaming avatars thing. Excuse me, Jinxie, being a stinker. So now I know that it works. I know it works now. Let me see here. I remember when chat forum was your way to socialize on the internet, and now we have this. I feel old. I mean, Was it IRC that I was using back then? I was on like an old like 486 back in the day, but back in the day, oh my god, an old 486, and I was talking to somebody on a ship. I don't know if they were in the army or something, but I was talking to them on a boat on a computer. And they're like, yeah, this chat, because it was my uncle I was talking to, and I was like, this chat you're on right now is costing us like $5 to have this chat. So ask some good questions. I'm like, okay, as I type with my 2 index fingers on the keyboard super slowly because I was young at the time. Cookie! Yeah. But if you want me to, then yeah, I can still talk with you. Heck yeah, please do. K9 says, I mean, Discord is still sort of like the forums. That's true. There are forum as parts. Jinxie says, on my end, it's the top left. Huh. Can I get more information about that? Like, is it in different spots for other people? Maybe I have to like do some work on that. K9 played Give Cheaty a Cookie. Heck yeah. There is a cookie. Hold on. Let me put my controllers down. You actually give me a cookie when you do that. Hold on. Switch over. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab a cookie. You hear that? That's my cookie. My little cookies. I get a cookie now. I also have like SpaghettiOs, but I forgot to make the... I have SpaghettiOs. I don't have like a heater or anything like that in here, but... So I eat the SpaghettiOs cold, but it's still SpaghettiOs. Like, come on. Isn't that cool? I got SpaghettiOs. So for me, I have to press the little sound alerts button on the right side next to the chat, and then go to the top left to choose a sound effect. What? That's kind of weird. So it's over there. And then when you click that, it goes up that way. That is so strange. You know, I wonder if I just make the throne thingy. Oh my gosh, everybody's being so grumpy in there. I wonder if I just make the throne thing like a picture or something. I don't know. So I can, because you can add, I think, as many pictures as you want down there. Or yum. Or I just add them as commands, like chat commands, like cookie. E. Oh, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, if I ever do something stupid, which probably will happen, I have a thing which called clip, ! Clip, which will record the last 50 seconds and also the next 10 seconds. So a full 60 seconds of stuff. And then, so if I do something goofy or if you guys scare me or something like that, you guys can do that if you want. And that works on Twitch and YouTube.
Why is this a countdown? I've just noticed. Why is there a countdown?
There's a countdown? Oh, down in the bottom left?
The bottom left. Yeah.
That is the Pokemon. It's called the Pokemon community system. So what you can do is you can catch Pokemon. And after it says 1 minute is left down there right now, when that goes all the way down to 0, a Pokemon will show up, and people have the opportunity to catch that Pokemon by typing ! Pokecatch in the chat.
I've seen that system before. I just didn't realize they were related. I thought it was something else.
I'm almost done with my cookie. I take my time with this cookie. I like to enjoy it. These cookies were gifted to me via Throne by Alapex, if I remember correctly. A fish fillet burger. I would love one of those right now. That looks so tasty. Look at that thing. It's even got cheese. It's got cheese. Ah, delicious. All done. Canine says, "Who doesn't do anything stupid?" I don't know. I like being a goofball, so I do all kinds of stupid things sometimes.
A lot of cheese for the keto.
For the keto, for the Cheeto, yeah. Mercil, how fast are you going now? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it's actually 86 in here now. It got even hotter. I think it might be time to start thinking about turning on the AC. Uh-oh. Wee woo, wee woo. Mercil's gonna get pulled over. Uh-oh. Mercil says they're going 60 kilometers an hour in a 30-kilometer-an-hour zone. Don't break the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Breaking the law is sometimes.
Yeah, funny. Canine says, I used to be a little silly for a bit, but people seem not to like that, so I stopped again. I think there's like a fine line of like being silly and goofy and then also not being silly and goofy.
It also depends on who you're around, where that line is laced, I guess.
Yeah. I've been being a little bit more of a goober recently in my normal friend group that I have outside of like outside of this, and I don't know if I've been irritating anyone or not, but it's been fun. Yeah, I gotcha. Whew, okay, I think it is time to turn on that AC. Too toasty. Let's see, let's set it. If I can handle it. Hold on, what temperature is this? Yeah, I can do 80. Turn on a fan. There we go. I'm not gonna die anymore, guys. Wow, I have the AC running.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Gotta dance. Gotta do a little dance. Gotta do a nice chill dance. I probably shouldn't do this right now. It's always fun whenever I go to like a public world, which I do often on the Quest 3 over there. And then I just won't talk for like the longest time. And then I'll just kind of like be dancing. Someone will be playing music and I'll just be dancing. Be going down, be dancing. And then everybody's like, oh, look at the little bird. He's just vibing over there. And then they go, hey, little bird. And then I look up at them and go, yo. And they go, whoa. Wasn't expecting that. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. Make sure you're hydrating, which I should do as well, actually. Where's my cup? Because it's been a while since I've had any water. Especially after that cookie, because it's a little dry. Here, let's grab ourselves a card. A conversation starter. This one says, which restaurant makes the best pizza? So that for me is kind of a trick question because the best pizza that we like to have, there's two of them. There's the ones that Smiley makes, which is at home. So we have those because we always like make something really ridiculous like Spam and pineapple and cheese with some barbecue sauce and or the chicken with olives and then like tomato sauce, like just all kinds of really weird things, but it's always really tasty however the heck it is that we make it. But then there's also another spot over here which I can't say the name of it because it'll actually give away where I'm at, But it's basically a bar that is literally right around here. And then we go there, and it's got like the best pizzas. And it's kind of funny because there's other restaurants around here that are quote unquote known for having the best pizza ever. But we find it actually to be way too greasy and cheesy. Like there's just way too much cheese, and then you feel kind of bad after eating it. So that's that place right over there. But I can't, unfortunately, I can't tell you the name of it because it's like the only place around here that's called that. Merthel says, also, I need to figure out how to unlock my scooter's full potential. Well, it sounds like it's already got its full potential out. Cheesecake says Philly cheesesteak pizza, I think it says. Yeah. That sounds pretty good. We should give that a shot sometime. Like a steak pizza? I don't think I've ever heard of that being a thing, but that sounds pretty cool.
I'm not sure what the best pizza is. No, we just have what I rarely go out like to a restaurant or anything to eat, so I don't know.
Hey, you should try it sometime. I mean, obviously,
Maybe.
making it at home by yourself is a lot more convenient and also a lot less expensive. Usually, anyway. Like, we can go to the store and spend $6 to pick up a frozen one. Or we can go to, not Geppetto's, what's that place over there called? Pizza, you know, that guy over there. I'm forgetting the name of it, though. But there's that spot over there that literally sells, like, pizzas, fully cooked and everything, for, like, $6. They're not the best, but they get the job done. But then, like, the pizza at the store over there that I'm talking about, not the bar that's over there, it's like, I think 14 or 16 bucks for the pizza. So it's like, but it's also like a really good pizza. So it's like, do you want to have the $5 pizza or the $16 pizza? It depends on what you want to have that day. Little Caesars, yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Creeper. Thank you, Cheesecake. Creeper says, I can't have them anymore. I'm sorry to hear that. G9 says, isn't removing limiters on scooters illegal in some countries? I'm pretty sure, yes, that's the case for Mercel. But I think Mercel just doesn't care. And I've let Mercel know, it's like, don't get caught doing that because you're going to get in trouble. What they'll probably do is just take his scooter away from him, which I think they can do. But he hasn't been caught yet. I also don't like sometimes that he's texting and driving. That's like really not cool. I'm going to call you out for that.
That one.
I'm gonna go dad mode here real quick and be like, you're texting and driving, or you're Twitch streaming and driving at the same time? I think not. Not on my watch. I will call you out for that. I can't stop you, but I'll try my best.
The most I use my phone while driving is just it's on the side and just plugged into like Spotify or something to play music. Otherwise, I do not touch it.
On my smart car, I have a little USB dongle thing that plugs into an auxiliary cord, and then there's like Bluetooth that goes to that, and it has a little control panel that if someone gives me a call, I can push a button and it goes through to the speakers on the car instead of touching the phone anywhere. It's just still in my pocket. Or if I'm listening to music, there's a reverse and a forward button right next to the call button, and I can go backward and forward with that. It's really cool.
I just have an aux cable going into my phone, which means that if I do get called, I have to yank it out because otherwise it tricks. My phone, if anything's plugged into it, tries to use it as both the mic and speakers. If I get a call, I have to pull it out my phone because my car doesn't have a microphone built in. They wouldn't be able to hear me.
B9 says, same. Phone connected to my car to play fighter jet game music. Heck yeah. My
I've mostly
car
been
is...
using mine to listen.
Go ahead.
I was saying I've mostly been using mine to listen to the new Mario Kart game soundtrack because it unsurprisingly works really well as driving music.
I used to listen to Need for Speed. High Stakes, I think the game was called. Oh, was it Hot Pursuit, like the original one? It had a lot of tracks that were just like... Well, I don't know if... There's High Stakes. High Stakes is a really old one, and I think that might be the one that I was talking about. We're talking like 1998, maybe.
That could be why I've never heard of it.
But it had like this really good soundtrack that I liked a lot, and I would listen to that on the car. And the funny thing is I don't go very fast when I'm in a car. If I have the ability to, I'll do the speed limit, like actually the speed limit. And people hate that when they're driving with me. It's like, why aren't you going 5 over the speed limit? It's like, why? Why go faster? We're gonna get there basically in the same amount of time.
Another reason why I might not have heard of that game, it's not called that in Europe.
Oh, okay. What is it called in
Yeah,
Europe?
it's called Need for Speed Road Challenge.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, a lot of games have different names or box arts and
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's just a thing. Like, a lot of American game box arts make the characters more angry on them because it's been proven to sell better in American markets.
Americans are weird.
Yeah. The one I've seen it happen most with is the Kirby games. If you look at the difference in the Kirby game box art between America and pretty much anywhere else, you will see he is much angrier on the American one.
I guess that also kind of rings true about, like, have you ever gone to the Google Play Store? Do you have an Android phone?
Yeah, I got on.
So if you go onto the Google Play Store and look at all the games, almost every single game has like a face that just has the character just mouth wide open, angry eyes, the whole 9 yards. And it's like, oh, I want to play that game with the angry guy. Okay, which one?
Yeah. There are thousands, if not more. Be specific.
Like, I used to only know about Clash of Clans.
I already use my phone for games anyway. I already use my phone for games anyway. Only when, like, I'm a passenger in a car and need something to do. And even then I usually just stick my headphones on and just fall asleep, so...
Blyce, that's illegal. I was gonna raid you. What are you raiding me for? I mean, I'm not gonna raid you right now, but I mean, like, I was gonna raid you and now you're raiding me. Wow, thank you so much for the raid, Bean. Guys, if you don't know Blyce Fox is a cute little blue volley right there in the chat. Give them a follow, share some love for them over there. Thank you so much. Hi there, Raiders. This is El Axolotl and myself, Hi-Yo Cheaty Bird. I'm a streamer who does basically just this. I do just chatting streams on VR chat. Please excuse the hand movements and stuff. I don't have my controllers right now. But yeah, I do just chatting streams. I chat with you guys. You want to talk about anything? Let's talk about it. We're under attack. The bomb shelters. Hi, Vexy. Welcome on through. Blyce says it be the 6 p.m., so it was time for me to skedaddle. I gotcha. Thank you so much, though. How was your stream today? What were you playing today? You guys bombed my entire playing field. Did you see that? Everyone just went kaboom. Bexy Burb, thanks for the follow. You rock. Hope you enjoy your stay. Autistic of Ollie Squeak.
Follow Vexaverb.
You can squeak all you want. This is a space specifically made for a volley, but anyone's allowed to come through here. Look, we even have birds over there, right here. We have Alexolotl here, and then also some birds over there on the left too. Although Peach is like taking up the entire screen right now, so you can't really see them. Let's pull up another card really quick. Another conversation starter. Let's go. Okay, I don't know that one, so can't do that one. You shall be booped. I'm gonna be booped. You boop me? I boop myself. Wow. This one says, does your family have a Thanksgiving dish that's sacred? Sort of. We sort of have a dish that is sacred, but it's not really like something that the family makes or anything like that. It's literally, it's gonna sound kind of silly. It's just the boxed stuffing. I think it's by Stouffer's, but it's just like, it's so good. And like we only ever have it at Thanksgiving because it's kind of like heavy on you and stuff. But it's like you stuff it inside the turkey, right? And then you let all the juices of the turkey and stuff like that go all throughout all the bits of the stuffing. Then you pull it out. Oh, my mouth is watering thinking about that. Holy cow. It's just box stuff, but it's so freaking good. What about you guys? Do you guys have any dishes for Thanksgiving, or maybe a certain meal? Because I know not everyone has Thanksgiving, but a certain meal that you guys like to have. All right, Blaze. Thanks so much for coming through, and thanks again for the raid. Go enjoy yourself. If you got to get going, I totally understand. Have yourself a good one.
Goodbye.
Creeper says, well done applying to my old security company. Let's see if I get a job. Heck yeah.
Hey, K9 asked if they could join us, by the way.
They did?
Yeah. Gone off screen now, it was up there.
Oh. We don't have a certain meal, but we normally order takeout for Christmas. Really? Interesting. For right now, I'm going to keep it to just Alexalotl. I try to keep the amount of people in here down because I can't handle... I have brain problems with talking to people here and in the chat at the same time. But maybe in the future.
I'm not here every time, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so far I'm trying to get myself used to having somebody else here. So far I'm kind of trying to keep it to one person right now, because I can kind of have a conversation with them and also watch the chat at the same time. But once we get like 2, I think we made it to 3 one time, and I lost track of the chat really bad.
Yeah. Kind of just started going off on something else.
Well, yeah, because like you and I can share a thought, right? But then that's just enough time for me to get back to the chat. But then there's 2 people here, and then you have a thought, and then I respond to the thought, and then this person over here wants to respond to it too, and then we start going back and forth, and it never. Not that it's a bad thing. It's literally how conversations are supposed to happen. It's just I have to pay attention to that too, so it makes it hard. I don't know how big streamers do that.
I guess it's just something you get used to.
Yeah, I mean, I used to not be able to do it with just one person here, so I mean, I'm improving.
Yep, I think the first stream I was in, you didn't have either of the people with their talking, so
yeah.
That was only a couple weeks.
Knowing how I and Random talk, usually we could get trapped in conversation. That's the thing. Like if I was here with just you and I, or maybe one other person, we could talk for probably hours. Just the 3 of us.
I can talk. I can ramble on about anything for hours.
But that's one of the reasons why I like to go to like public spaces and stuff like that in VR chat, because, well, I've recently been limiting myself to the 18 plus verified spaces now, because the normal, and that's not like it's like 18 plus things are happening there. It's just that it's an extra level.
There's no kids.
It's not that there's no, yes, but at the same time, it's like when you go to a regular public world, there are so many crashers. There's been a couple times where I just hop in and within like 2 seconds I'm already crashed because of it. And the thing is that with the 18 plus verified thing, these people with the crashers and stuff, it's really hard for them to create a new account, get verified, and then get back in. Because I think if they try to verify a second account with the same ID, it won't let them do it because they've already been banned on another one. I think. I'm not sure about that.
That's how it works. Plus, I think even to verify it to begin with, you have to be a not new user, which takes at least, I think, 24 hours of playtime.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, guys. Beans. I did that one time on TikTok in the TikTok chat. That might even be why I got banned too, I wonder. I showed my foot to the screen. Hi, gaming.
I guess that could be it.
I don't know. I
person.
see people do that all the time though. That's the thing. Hi, Gaming Iswin. How's it going? Welcome on through. E9 says there's Renuki who shows pause a lot. Yeah, I mean, they're not the only one. I think there's quite a few different streamers, although I don't think they're all on TikTok though. I think a lot of people in the furry space don't necessarily use TikTok that much anymore. Gaming Iswin says, good. Huh. Nice. She even has a redeem for it. I think it'd be kind of funny if I had a redeem for it, but at the same time, I don't want certain things to happen with that. Like, obviously, there'd be a group out there that would take that a little too far, I think. Maybe I won't do that. We've already had a couple of interesting people come through here on Twitch. And since then, I have made a rule in the chat about that. Please keep it SFW in the chat. For SFW streams, I suggest avoiding that. Yeah, like periodically, just kind of like doing that every so often. I'm sure wouldn't be too bad, but like having a specific redeem for it, people would congregate for that. No thanks. Renuki streams are 18 plus. Yeah. Her jokes are a little 18 plus too. Oh my gosh, these birds are being so loud today. Can you guys hear those guys?
I can hear them through your mic. Really are loud.
Anyway, it's Tuesday. How's everybody's weekend went? Creeper says, if I ever stream, mine will have to be 18 plus because I cuss way too much. Really? K9 says, reminds me of the one time Random posted a hazmat suit on Twitter and latex enjoyers showed up in mass. That is funny. That's
good.
Funny. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's funny to me. Cause like Random is like one of the most SFW people out there that I can think of. So it would never be his intent to do that. Ask Random about it. I'll have to.
Random's a nice guy.
Random's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be too. I mean, the people that came through here, that were, I don't think they were just doing like the regular, like, oh my gosh, there's a volley, we're gonna gobble you up kind of thing. I think they were being real about it. And I was like, yo, guy, no. It's like, first of all,
There's a limit.
First of all, I am in a relationship with somebody. Like, no way. This is, I think it even says it on the bottom down there. SFW, no.
It absolutely does say it down there.
Yeah. So now in my rules, when you first chat in the chat for the very first time, it says, "Hey, keep the chat SFW. I am not an SFW person, so please don't do that."
There are places for that sort of thing, and it is not here.
Yeah, I mean that too. That's obviously something you don't want to be doing in front of. I think there was like 15 people there at the time when they did that. I'm like, yo, whoa. Creeper says the old group I did gun content for said I should start an OnlyFans or a Fansly. When I told them that gun content wasn't allowed on those sites, most said that they weren't coming for the guns. Oh. I just said, no thanks, and banned that topic on the Discord.
That is a very specific situation. I feel like.
Oh my gosh, I'm just like thinking of like okay, an OnlyFans of Cheaty. Let's see. I'm gonna take like a picture of my ear, and it's like, oh, you like ears.
Just post pictures of fans. That's the
Oh,
easiest.
that's right. That's right. I could like take pictures of my little USB fans, my ceiling fan, and my computer fan, and my CPU fan. Ooh, that's a good one. Everyone likes a good CPU fan. K9 says, I'm sorry, ears? I think that maybe we should change the subject.
Yeah, we're going a little too far here.
Creeper says, and
We
now
need to
I'm just
rein
talking...
it in about.
What's that?
I think we might need to rein it back in a bit.
Yeah. And now I'm talking to an AI to get a job. What an age we live in. Creeper not happy. Yeah, when I was searching for a job before, like, you used to go in, you'd get a piece of paper for a job application or whatever. I mean, this is when I was very first starting out. It's a little different for obviously bigger jobs and things. But you get a piece of paper, you had to fill it out, and you put it down, and they go, okay, I want a one-on-one conversation with you. And then you go, okay. And then you sit down, and then you talk to them, and then you're talking to a real person, not a computer. And your paper doesn't get shredded into a million pieces as soon as you drop it in there. Like, the space that we live in now, like now they have AI this, and like there's, because of all the job application sites, everyone's able to put in like hundreds of applications into all these different places at once, and then all those places just ignore them. It's a really crappy situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
K9 says, Hiyo, you gotta take a pic of the RAM for the protogens out there. Rein it in. Did we catch a fish? Fish? Where? I heard fish. Can I have it? Give it now. Give it. Creeper says, Hiyo, you knew how old I am. Well, I know. So you know how it was too. Like, you would actually take a physical paper with a cover letter and all that stuff, and you turn it in and go like, okay, here, I would like a job here. And they look at it, and they'd sometimes like take you in right there on the spot. There was no going online to things. There was no AI. It was like you'd actually physically take a piece of paper and go, here, I want a job. And they go, okay, either we'll talk to you or give you a phone call or something like that. I mean, they usually just see you and go, okay, you're obviously looking like you're qualified. Canine, you have 2,165 fish, and you can use those to use sounds.
That's a lot of fish.
Yeah, if you want to be part of the other system that showed up first there, all you do is type !cast for the first one. The other thing that you can do is also that sound alerts thing. That there's a lot of sound alerts on there that show up top and left. Uh-oh. It's a proto-gin. It's a proto-gin.
I got a piece.
Delicious. Thank you. Russell says, oh, bro hasn't even seen my fish on TikTok. I haven't touched TikTok in a long time. Since they banned me, I just stopped using it. I haven't even uploaded my latest videos to TikTok anymore. I kind of gave up on it. I'm basically basing all my stuff on. I'm really trying to drop Twitter at some point. I don't want to be there forever anymore. Blue Sky, YouTube, and Twitch. Those are my main things I'm focusing on right now. Okay, so I think go ahead.
I just say I'm proud to say I have never once TikTok.
I didn't want it at first, and then a friend of mine was like, "Hey, you should make a TikTok." I'm like, I don't really want to, but then I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll just make a TikTok, and then I uploaded my first video, and it did really well for me being a new user, and I was like, oh. So that's what it's like over here. Like, it actually gets seen over here. So I uploaded a few more videos. They all did really, really well. I'm like, huh. So then I just kept uploading over there. Smiley's cooking something. I can smell it. But there is a point where TikTok, like, if you do one thing wrong, and I don't know what the heck it is, but if you do one thing wrong, they'll basically shadow ban you, and all your videos will do horrible. It's hard to put any type of trust into a system that kind of screws you over, and they don't even tell you what you did. Like, I'm banned on there right now. I don't know what I did.
I just always sort of got a bad vibe coming from the entire platform, so I never quite trusted it.
I think maybe the reason for that is because, and I don't know if this is going to get me in trouble, but the TikTok space, that's like all the normies are over there. No one over there really knows that much about furries over there, so if they ever see a furry, they go, ew, I don't like that.
Even before, I was just like, there's so much off stuff on here that doesn't seem right. Like, I think I heard somewhere someone once say that the videos that make it to YouTube shorts are like the ones that get the good ones that get filtered out of like the other websites. Even then, I still end up getting trapped in YouTube shorts, and that's what I explicitly tried to avoid by not using the other ones. And even then, I still get trapped in it sometimes.
I personally like YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is I get a lot of positive content on mine. It's different for everyone, but on mine I get a lot of positive reinforcing content on there. I really like that.
Yeah, I do as well. It's just that I get trapped in like just looking at it for ages.
Yeah, that happens.
And that, I was just thinking, if I had like TikTok or Instagram or anything like that, I would just get absolutely lost in it, so I explicitly avoided them. And even then, with YouTube Shorts, I still get trapped in it. Like, whenever I'm doing anything, I have a YouTube video open to just listen to in the background, and sometimes I'll see a short and go, oh, that looks interesting, and then I'm there half an hour later still doing it.
Yeah, I do that at night a lot. I catch myself doing that. I have to make sure that I get myself out of the shorts category if I want to go to actual sleep. Mersla says, oh, no, I saw that already. K9 says, keeping a social media presence sounds so exhausting. It sort of is. If you try to make money off of it, For me, I don't. So if I want to not do social media for today, I just don't. I just don't stream. I just don't post on Twitter. I just don't post on Blue Sky or YouTube. But then if I'm feeling like, man, I'm feeling pretty good today, I'm gonna go make some people happy today. Like I'll freaking do that, and then have fun with it because I'm not like behind a schedule that I have to keep on top of. Twitch, I'm trying to somewhat keep some kind of a schedule going, which I actually am gonna have to start thinking about ending my stream here in a little bit because I'm coming up on my time limit for today. But yeah, like whenever it comes to like social media, I keep it that if online ever ticks me off, right, I have to worry about my real life. That's where my real problems are. So if there's ever a time where the online space starts to make me sad or maybe mad, it's time to walk away from that. So because that doesn't need to be a problem. I can walk away from that and be done with it and then go deal with stuff in real life. So when it comes to like social media and stuff, if it is making me like, I'm just not feeling like being my chipper self on social media, making videos, I just won't do it. I'm not gonna force myself to be happy because then it would be fake and people would probably even see that. Mr. Jinxie Cake says that's why I hate short form content, because the doom scroll will take me and never let me go until the day is gone. Yeah. I think even YouTube even has like a system in place where you can limit how much time you're allowed to have per day so that you don't get lost in it. Yeah, I think it is. Russian says the world of drug of social media just need to do life in moderation. That's all. Yep. Hi, Russian. Top of the afternoon. Yeah. I just got myself. Well, Smiley just gave me some food here. I'm gonna have to go and eat that in a second here. When the internet makes you emotionally charged, that's when you're vulnerable, and the internet knows it, and that's when they sneak into stuff for you to buy. I think that says for you to buy. Yeah. There's a little blue character on top of the text there, so I couldn't read it.
Just blocked away a lot here.
What's that red one?
I'm never sure how to say it. It's the legendary of Pokemon Y. It's either Yveltal or Yveltal. One of them.
Did you? Did you know that you can bomb characters on the board down there? You can just type !bomb, or you can type !bomb space the name of a person down there, and your character will walk over, lay a bomb on them, and then walk back away, and they'll go boom. K9 says, "I know the Pokemon name. It's Veltal." Probably saying that wrong. Yveltal.
That's why I said I have no idea how you're meant to pronounce it, because that's how it's spelled.
Damie says, you can even doom scroll with normal videos too. I've done it when certain IRL topics happen. Ooh. See, that's where you start to get into that space, the IRL topics thing. I've noticed the behavior and I've tried to stop it. Yeah, there's like I said, like there's a lot of my YouTube shorts just tend to be not like not necessarily drama, but just like IRL, like politics and stuff like that. Like I think Smiley's has a little bit more like political stuff on his, but mine is just like people just being nice and being happy and cheerful. And like there's this one guy, I forget his name, but he's basically just one dude recording like himself as like 5 different people, which I tried to do that, and it's a little hard because people saw it as weird because I'm not usually doing it, but he does it really well. So he basically is himself, and then he dresses himself up in different clothes and then has different names for the different characters that wear the different clothes, and then he just pans the camera from him to another character and back and forth. and I think they're like always talking about Italian topics and stuff. But it's always ends on like a happy, fun note, and it's just like, man, I would love to make stuff like that, and I did try, but it wasn't really received well. Because I guess I'm just not good enough at it. Not yet, anyway. Cute.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird on YouTube shorts.
Yeah, like what?
Well, I was just responding to the one comment, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's one of the ones that I see come up a lot is this guy who does, I think it's truths and a false one for like science topics, and they're always really good because a lot of the ones that are fake seem like they could be real given certain context. I can't. Oh wait, no, I do remember. Thing. Yeah, it's always fun stuff.
Yeah.
So I just like science things, so seeing them like, it's always a challenge because I'm like, this could be real given specific situations, but are we counting those situations in this hypothetical of which one of these is false? I think I might overthink them sometimes.
Keenan says, meanwhile, my YouTube shorts are being a guy who redesigns road intersections. We were having a discussion about that earlier, I think in the SBF, talking about like there's like, oh no, it wasn't in the SBF. I think it was just a conversation that someone was having on YouTube, like a live. And there's like a dude who really likes roundabouts. You know, like where like 5 roads all come up to one focal point, and there's just a roundabout where people pull in. And I had to tell him, I was like, yeah, those
fun to drive.
They're great. Unless you're an American around a place where people aren't used to them, and then that one person causes a whole bunch of trouble for everyone because they don't know how to get themselves into it or out of it.
Near where I live, you can go about 5-ish miles in either direction and hit at least 2 roundabouts.
Oh, that's awesome. We need more of those over here.
They're fun until you get to one that's normally very busy, at which point you just can't get on it if you're coming from one of the side roads that isn't the main one. You just have to sit there for like 5 minutes and wait for the tiniest gap and just floor it, otherwise you're not getting in.
Oh, that'd be horrible for the smart car, having to do that. Mercer says,
that's effectively what mine is, so I'm somehow managed to make it work.
Mercer says, bro, we have an ultimate actors in Bosnia. Nice. Russian says, all my shorts are healthcare and military, and I don't know why. I wish I had more scientific stuff. Well, don't forget, there are the like and the dislike buttons over on the right-hand side. Those do kind of help the algorithm figure out what it is that you do like. Literally, you talking about it with me right now, I think YouTube is probably watching what you're saying there, and it actually will fix your algorithm just a little bit by doing that. But yeah,
you can just search for the type of shorts you want, and it'll eventually show you more of them.
Yeah, and then when you go to those shorts, then you hit the like button, and then YouTube knows you like that stuff. But YouTube is also really, really sketchy. There are times I have conversations with Smiley, and my phone just happens to be in my pocket, right? And then later on, I go to have my YouTube shorts, and all of a sudden, I see a few videos for the thing we were talking about. Never looked it up, but I start seeing like videos for that stuff.
I've had that happen with Amazon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like they're just listening. Nothing we say is private anymore at this point, which is a sad thing.
Yeah. Danny Daly says, one thing of credit I can give actual news stations is they bring on experts on the topic, which is newsworthy. Yeah, but like there are times I used to watch the news, and it's like, why is that part of the news? Like,
Sometimes you just got a slow day.
I guess, yeah. Russian says, hey, we got better than a roundabout. We have 7 intersections trying to go into 2 lanes. These are the fun streets. Though the news is biased. Yeah, you always got to watch out for that. I kind of don't like that. I wish there was like news outlets that like did everything. They didn't say anything like, oh, this is bad or this is good. It's like, here's the news. you make a decision on what you want to know. I like that. I don't like the whole thing of like, yeah, our station is this team, or this station is this team, or this station is like independent, but we like choose the things that we want to say are good or bad. Don't do that. Just like, hey, here's a piece of news, and then you decide whether or not it's good or bad. Because some people have different ideas, you know?
I think there's some places like that, but they're either like hidden or generally sketchy in other ways.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
you either
posted
have places,
by like people like you and
places
me.
you can, yeah. There's like places that aren't sketchy, like the actual website, but then they're biased, or places that aren't biased, but then the website's sketchy. Like, pick your poison.
Oh,
Why I
jeez.
mostly just ignore this.
Ah, the chat's moving fast. I need to grab my controllers now. E9 says they just give the information what happened, and that's it. That's what I want to hear. Let's see here.
I just remembered this one place that's, I was about to say near where I live, it's in the UK. It's going back to the roundabout topic. It's in a place called Swindon, and it's called the Magic Roundabout, because it is a roundabout made up where each of the like junctions of the roundabout are 5 smaller roundabouts.
Oh, I think I've seen those. Like they actually had to take like a designer to make it up right.
It's so dumb, and I love it. It's the peak of engineering.
Russian says the worst is when you have to a thought to look up nothing that had been said, and when you start writing it in the search box, it's exactly what you are looking for after writing how does, and it's like, how does this work? And it's like, I was just thinking about. The worst part is you don't even say anything. Hold on. When you have a thought to look up, nothing has been said. Yeah, like you don't even say it. You just have a thought in your brain, and you go, I'm gonna look that up really quick, and then you do, and then the phone already knows it's the top result for a suggestion, and it's like, how do you do this? Google, what is this? Do you have like a brain implant? What is that? Tinfoil hat. Blah 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 blah.
I just sent you a photo because it's.
K9 says, this is so weird for me here in Belgium. Our news stations are actually pretty neutral. Not over here. It's pretty silly over here.
I don't
Danny
know
says,
what it's like over here. I specifically do not watch the news.
I don't really
If
watch
it's
the news either. I watch a lot of stuff on Twitter and stuff and get my news from there, which I probably shouldn't do. Not on Twitter anyway.
If it's important enough to me, I can get it through other. It will come to me through other means.
Yeah. Danny also says, or the place with the accurate news is paid. Yeah. The magic of the internet, says Russian. Don't question it, just conform. News should be like that. Yeah, definitely. Where it's like, yeah, I want the information. That's what you're there for. You're the news. Tell me the news. Don't tell me if it's good or bad. Just tell me the news. All right, guys. It's been 15 minutes. That means you need to drink your water, check your posture, and stretch. There we go, like that. Do that. But I think I'm going to hop out of VR chat for now and maybe switch over to the camera version, which is over there. So I have to give us a few seconds here. But if you guys want to hop around for just a little bit, and we'll be live for just a little bit longer, and then we'll hop out of here for now, because I think I'm going to go over to a local store and get some new pants. Maybe. Or maybe I'll wait for the weekend for that. Questions. There may be another stream later where I will be using the camera as well to do a workout. The workouts are usually in the morning, but I've been finding that the mornings tend to be actually a lot better time for me to stream, because it just seems to work out for everyone else. I just randomly came across that. So But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop out of this, out of VR here. So, Alex Salato, thank you so much for joining me today.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. But I'm going to be still live. I'm going to swap over to the camera here.
Goodbye, child.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye to Alex Salato, guys. Say bye-bye. Say bye. They'll probably be in the chat later, maybe, but like they're leaving here for now. Prices up, war, inflation, smiley, so on. All right, let's go ahead and swap over. Let me switch over to the standby stream. There we go. And I'll be right there. I'm going to close up shop here real quick, and then I'll be back soon. Testing. There we go. Hi. I'm back. I'm on my camera thingy now. Where did the volley? Yeah. So I've got myself a nice little bowl of like some smoked ham, some beans, some hot sauce, some onions. That's Smiley for me here. It smells wonderful. Hello, Alex Aletto. How you doing, Bean? Thanks for joining me today. Oh my gosh, that's spicy. Holy cow. Whew, he added some spice to that. I am gonna maybe need some water here in a second. Holy cow. Keenan says, "You got me hungry. Oh no." You should definitely have some food. Oh. Hi, Alapex. Welcome on in, Bean. How you doing today?
Thanks for the raid, Aubrey Valley, and welcome you 6 lovely people.
Aw. Aubrey. Hi. Hey, Aubrey. How you doing today? Thanks so much for the raid, Bean. My goodness, it's my goodness, look at all these bombs going everywhere. Oh my gosh. Who will survive? Alexalado, you survived. Great job. Daney, you survived. Thanks so much for the raid. Raiders, thanks for hopping on in. We actually just swapped over from VR chat real quick here. We're now in our VNN mode because I'm eating my my lunch here, which Smiley has gracefully given to me. What were you streaming today? By the way, if you have to get going, I totally understand. I do the exact same thing whenever I raid out to somebody. I usually have to get going. So if you got to get going, please do. Be sure to hydrate, stretch, and check your posture if you still need to. Heck yeah. Raiders, what was Aubrey playing today? What were you guys enjoying? Oh, you know what? All right, Cheesecake, have yourself a good one, Bean. Thanks for coming on through. We're getting annoyed at Smurfs. Ooh. What's a Smurf? Let's do this. I think it's what is it? / shout out. No? Exclamation point shout out. Shout out. Aubrey of Folly. Let's shout out Aubrey. Yeah. Did it work? Yeah, there you go. It's at the top of the screen there. Don't forget to follow over on Aubrey. Aubrey of Folly. I think it's not working right though. Hold on, let me try that again. Exclamation point shout out. Because it's supposed to be a video that plays. Hey, there we go. That's how it works. And there's Aubrey of Folly, and then a video.
Oh, pimp smack the hell out of you. You better come and try, but.
You have most of your clips disabled. I gotcha. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Well, something happened. Guys, don't forget to put celery in your stuff. It's really tasty. You guys like, what do you guys like to have for lunch? What are you having for lunch today? I'm having beans. I will say I'm definitely a lot less high energy probably than Valorant gameplay would be. So I hope you guys enjoy your time here. But this is kind of what we do. We just kind of go on cam, not like this. I mean, I'm usually in VR chat, but we just chat, we just talk, we just have a good time, listen to some vibing music, maybe eat lunch. Periodically, I'll get gifted a cookie. Also, I have a cookie. Yo, but that sounds awesome though. Alapec says I was very lazy this morning and had leftover taco salad for breakfast. That sounds delicious though. Why not have that? Ooh. Ah! A volley, chicken volley. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Follow all the birds. Yeah.
Oh, hey Avalachik Vale. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
You're awesome. Ooh, Danny knows what they're doing. Danny's capturing it with a great ball. Ooh. I'd be a little bit more chatty, but like right now I'm just eating lunch. My goodness. And it was caught by Alapex. Great job, Alapex. You caught yourself a swablu. Ooh. Right now, Mayo seems to be infatuated with a bell. I'm just watching him like mess around with the bell. I know, it's so adorable. Look at him, look at him. He's gonna do the flip again. Get in there. Get in there, Mayo. Oh, there you go. Get it, Mayo. It's always so much fun watching them. All right, another card from our discussion starters, or table topics, is what's your favorite ride at Disneyland? And joke's on you, I've never been. But what about you guys? Do you have a favorite ride at Disneyland? Let me know in the comments. Danny says, joke's on you, I've flown over it. So you did take a ride after all. It was just a really expensive one, where you only get to ride it once. What's your favorite go-to plane company? There's a whole bunch of different ones out there. We usually go for the really cheap one, which I think is actually going away because they're having safety concerns. We've recently started trying to use United, at least for the UK trip and stuff. Alapix says, I went once when I was like 8 and couldn't ride anything really because I was too short. Always too short for things. Oh, Alapix. I mean, at least, you know, I like to think of that as like I'm not bonking my head on things at least, because that's something I do all the time. That's really annoying. Danny says plane company, or do you mean airline? I think airline, like United, or what's the green one? Frontier, I think the green one is. That was a pretty nice one. The pilots for that one were really funny. Yeah. Frontier, where we are the final frontier. There we go. And if you guys will excuse me for just a moment, I'm going to go grab a glass of water. There we go. Because that was spicy. Danny says, I like Delta because they're trading cards, but United has their from the flight deck, so you can hear what the pilots are saying, but it's only at captain's discussions. So if you're into that, yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I remember that being a thing. On the I think we took United, or did we? I can't remember actually. I just know it wasn't really all that cheap. That's a United exclusive. Okay. Yeah, maybe we didn't take United. I don't know. I know we didn't take a cheap airline to get over to the UK though. We actually had to end up taking one of the more expensive ones. I think when we went down to Florida though, we took Frontier, and that was pretty fun. Because the captains or the pilots are just like, or at least whoever's in the pilot up there, you know, whenever they talk to you, like, well, today we're gonna do this, and they just turn it into like a whole entire story with a whole slew of jokes and stuff. There, and it was like that for every plane ride down and up there, so that was pretty cool. K9 says, I got delicious noodles now. Heck yeah! Gobble up those noodles. Nom 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 nom. Alapec says, if they are available, I use Southwest since I have points with them. If I'm traveling to Europe, Air France, and if in the States and not Southwest, whatever I can find that have the lowest bag costs. Danny Daly says nothing is cheap going across the pond, even with the cheaper ones. Yeah, I was not expecting it to be cheap, but I'm just like, it's not. What was it for? Oh, I can't say prices. That's right, but it was not cheap. I can say that. Never had Air France before. We should try that sometime. K9 says going US to EU is actually slower than EU to USA, and that's true. I think it's the time, because you're actually going against the time or something. Going that way, that really screwed me up when I came back from the US, or going back to the US. I don't know if it was just because I didn't get enough sleep when I was on the plane, or what, but like that was a rough trip. I kept waking up every 10 minutes. It was so bad. Danny says the only airliner that might be slightly cheaper is Iceland Air, with a one stop in Iceland. Huh. Maybe we'll have to take a look into that next time. I forget what plane we took on the way back to the US, but it was a really large plane. It actually had 3 lanes of seats. There was like three or 4 seats in the center, and then 3 seats on either side, with two lanes, like walkways on either side. And I was like, dude, this is a huge plane. Holy cow. And when it took off, man, it really pushed us into the back of our seat. That was so cool. How many decks? I think it might have had an upper deck, but only in the front of the plane. It was like a little loft thing, but I didn't get to go up there and see. Because I think that's like for the fancy people. Like even when I was getting off the plane, we had to walk through the fancier sections of the plane because we just got regular seats. And they got some really fancy seats, and the people in the more expensive seats get fancier headphones too, which I thought was kind of weird. But I guess that makes sense if they're going. I mean, and the thing is that when everybody left, they just trashed the headphones. I guess they were really crappy, but they were definitely nicer than the earbuds they gave us. Oh, heck yeah. No, we definitely enjoyed that trip for sure. That was because a lot of our friends in our friend group that we have right now are all in the UK, or at least in the area where people could meet up in the UK. There was one from Germany. There was one from France. There's a whole bunch in the UK. I think there was one from Sweden that was coming through as well. And then another one from France, which didn't get to make it, unfortunately. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We basically spent the whole entire week in the UK, and we just fit in. Like everyone just was like chill over there. It was a really nice time. We do plan on doing it again next year, and I can't wait for that. It's like my old days when I used to go camping and stuff like that. It's just so much fun. As a plane fanatic, I had to try and identify it. Nice. What's your favorite plane? If you guys have a favorite plane, what's your guys' favorite plane? Something I would always love to sit in is one of those little, I think they call them, not Vespas. That's the little scooters. The little biplane planes. I would love to ride in one of those. K9 says my favorite plane is the X-32. No competition. Let's see. Plane X-32. Oh geez, look at how happy it is. Look at that little goober plane. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is so cute. The Cessna, yeah, the Cessna. I want to ride one of those. Hey, Bagel, welcome on through. Danny says, have you ever seen the video of a from 74 Gear? He had a story. Someone said they were on a 747. Oh, hold on. 747. But the airline didn't have it for years, and he suggested maybe a 777. Danny says, I disagree. No, K9's allowed to have their thing, but no, that the X-32, that's a goofy, fun, happy looking little plane. I love that so much. That smile is why I love the plane. But what about you, Danny? What's your favorite plane? A 777? Sky Warden, just a very angry crop duster. Let's see. Let's look up the Sky Warden. Sky Warden plane. Oh, that's a cool looking little thing. Is it for passengers? It looks like it's carrying like ammo and stuff. Oh, nobody got the spoink. Nobody got the spoink. Guys, why didn't you catch a spoink? Did you know you can catch me? Exclamation point catch in the chat. You can try anyway. You've kind of always liked the Spitfire. The Spitfire's a pretty cool looking plane. Spitfire plane. Oh yeah. That's a pretty cool one. The Supermarine Spitfire. Bagel. Delicious. Thank you. K9 says, now here is the question. Which model of Spitfire? Well, yeah. Looks like there's a couple different ones. Or at least different designs, anyway. Oh, yeah, it looks like this one has 2 cockpits in it. Creeper says, I have returned. Welcome on back. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. You know what that means. Fish! No, just kidding. It's time for water. Water and stretches and posture checks. Sit up straight. Let's go. K9 says there are 24 models, some having A, B, C, and E variations. Ooh. Piston prop planes, probably. Sling, turboprop PC-12 or DHC-8. Business jet PC-24, airliner A350. Let's look up the A350. A350 plane. Ooh. Airbus A350. Wow, that's a really fancy one. Who's this owned by? Their cockpit is just screens? Really? I do see a what looks to be a deck up there. The average list price for an A350 900 is $308 million. Wow. That's less than the double-decker A380 at $432 million, but nearly triple the average price of the smaller single-aisle Boeing 737 MAX 8 at $110 million. Wow. I like how they're advertising this as if like I'm about to buy it or something like that. This one also comes with, it's equipped with 8 temperature control zones, meaning no more frigid passenger cabins. The default setting is 71.6 degrees. 25% of peak relative humidity, which helps reduce dry skin and chapped lips, even on super long flights. Alapix says Sky Wardens are just light attack aircraft, literally just a modified crop duster with armor and guns for operating where there is little to refuel and restock on. It's just silly. Oh, it feels like it's just screens. I gotcha. Is the A350 bigger than the 777? The Boeing 777 is generally larger than the Airbus 350. Specifically, the Boeing 777-300ER is longer, taller, and wider. Oh, that's another thing I noticed. Hey, Decoy! It's a bird! It's a bird! It's a plane! No, it's Decoy. Hi, Decoy. Danny says the 350 is more efficient, though. So what kind of fuel economy does your plane get? Let's talk about that. Because like whenever I was driving my Cadillac before, which was it had a slightly modified engine in it because the previous owner didn't want to use premium gas in it, so he retarded the timing on it just a little bit to run on regular gas. But that also means that the car got less gas mileage as well. And that car like averaged like 9 miles to the gallon, which really stunk because whenever I got that car, gas prices were like at their peak back then, like $4 or $5 a gallon. And I was like, oh, this is burning a hole in my pocket just to gas this thing up. Now I have a smart car. A little bit more fuel efficient than that thing. But what's the fuel efficiency of your plane? How many gallons per mile does it get? Actually, let me look. A350 plane fuel economy. The Airbus A350 is considered a very fuel-efficient aircraft, particularly for long-haul flights, with a 25% reduction in fuel burn compared to older models. While it burns a significant amount of fuel per hour overall, its efficiency is measured by its per-passenger fuel consumption, which is highly competitive. Oh my goodness. The A350 burns about, and this is apparently good, but the A350 1000 burns about 1,823 gallons or 6.9 metric tons of fuel per hour. Oh my goodness. Aloxolotl says, my car is quite fuel efficient. Did about 70 to the gallon the other day. What kind of car do you have? Who are you talking to? I was just reading the Google prompt over here. A VW up. What's a VW up? VW up car. Oh, look at that little thing. I like that. Then he says, now divvy that up between 315 people. Well, I mean, I guess that would make sense as to why the prices of tickets for those planes are so high. Catch, I tried, no dice. You can always try again. Alexalotl says, I'm in a Huawei now. Yes, you are. Look at you go. Look at that little bird. Look at that little birdie. Hello, little bird. Alapex says, just means you have... I have to lower your HP more. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You can technically toss things at me now, so exclamation point toss. To toss stuff at me, to weaken me. Wow. Wow. Where's Alapex down there? I think it might possibly be without the @ sign. I'm not sure. Because your character should have walked over to him and placed a bomb. Oh, there he goes. Huh. Why isn't it working? Alapex 03. Unless one of those digits is funny. Wait. Alapex, are you cheating the system? Oh no. Oh, that's Alexalotl. Wow. Oh no. Did you know you can also set yourself off as a firework? Exclamation point firework in the chat. You'll go way, way up into the sky. There you go. A little firework for you. Nicely done there, K9. Putting on a show for us. You'll come back, no worries. There you are. You just became discombobulated. Oh no. Don't forget, guys, we have redeems. If you click on the video and over on the right hand side, you'll see the little redeem system called Sound Alerts. Yeah, but the thing is you can be a firework, you can be... Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? You know, you can be a firework anytime you want. Be colorful. Shine like the star you are. It doesn't need to be July, and plus, when you're a firework here, you're not scaring dogs and cats. Isn't that cool? Creeper says, but I'm already on fire. Well, look at you. You're shining like a star already. That's awesome. Great job. There's diamond planes? Really? Why? Diamond planes. Oh, like diamond aircrafts? Oh, wow, they look nice. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Mini meals for the middle bird. Oh my gosh. Yay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Who did that? Holy cow. Whoa. I love those. I love those. They're called completes. They're like these little meals in a little pan. And then you like eat it up and you microwave it for like a... I need to get a microwave in here. That'd be so cool. Get a little microwave and make my little meals in here, and you guys could feed me. Oh my gosh, you guys could feed me lunch. Oh my gosh, that sounds so goofy, but that sounds so cool. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Alapex says monthly gift. Thank you, Alapex. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I wish I could like reach my arms out and give you a hug right now. But I'm like stuck as this character right now. Wow, I'm gonna reach my hands out and hug you. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I need to like make a post for with the oh my gosh. I need to get a microwave. I wonder if I can find a tiny little microwave, like a little 700 watt one, so I can like make those little meals. And then we can have like a redeem for that, because I do have the what are those things called? The SpaghettiOs, but like no way to. I mean, right now I have a spoon and the cans in the room right now, but no bowl and no way to heat them up either. Oh, excuse me. What? Where? You booped me? Wow. Wow. How dare. But no, I could make like actual like warm food in here. That'd be so cool. I'm being such a freaking nerd when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's like, like I feel like some of the stuff that I do on the stream is like a dream for some people. It's like, oh yeah, people can just gift me like, hey, people can just like gift me like cookies. Like, come on, isn't that? It's so cool. Give me cookies. But Alapex, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You've gotten me so much. Literally, almost half of my stuff that's on that bookcase over there is because of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. By the way, guys, it's been 15 minutes. Make sure you're hydrated. Drink your water. Check your posture and do a little bit of a stretch. You know, reset your body. If you're like laying in your chair in a funky way, maybe reset your posture a little bit there. Ba 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 ba. That's right. We got little meals. Ow. Hey. We got little meals. We're gonna be a happy. Oh, 2 exclamation points. What you got? Whoa! An entire computer. Wow! With a CRT and everything. Nice. Nice catch there, Nanashi. I can't eat that though. But you know what I can eat? The treat I just got from Alapex. Yeah. Oh, I'm being such a goober. Yay, now I can go in VRC with it. Yeah, I don't know about that, but you know, we can try. I don't think a computer from 1998 can go in VR. Reaper says, well, that wasn't fun. Firefox just crashed. Uh-oh. Did Firefox have an issue with Windows? I don't know if that translates very well. And Nachi says, well, I need my energy, though. If other burbs say I'm not allowed to drink monsters, so I can zoom. Out of curiosity, is anyone on mobile today? On their mobile phone? Watching on Twitch mobile? Oh, that's weird, Creeper. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Alexalotl says, I am now. No. Cancel. Cancel. It's mail time. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Who? Wonder where it's from. I was wondering if anyone can see the sound alert system from Twitch mobile, because it's supposed to be an overlay on the screen. So when you tap on the screen, there should be a little overlay on there, and you can open it from there. I don't know if it works from there, or if you have to use the thing on the top right of the chat there, maybe. Oh, you do see it. Okay. It does, yeah. Thank you very much, Alex. I think what I might do is move the streaming avatars to the screen, and then move the sound alerts thing to the bottom right-hand corner of the video player. That'd be kind of cool. Moving things. Can I do that live? I wonder if I can do that live. So let's see here. Let's go twitch.tv. And then go over here to channel.
Hello there.
Hello. Hey, Legion. How you doing? Hi, Legion. Legion, we got them. They're on the bookcase. I don't have a bowl up here right now, but I was gonna do like the college student thing, and like if I got gifted one, I was just gonna go like, okay, well, I'm just gonna eat it from the can. I was gonna do the college student thing, but I think what I want to do though is maybe get like a little mini microwave, like a little 700 water, and actually get like a bowl in here and actually warm it up for like a minute. So I can actually have like a proper good warm bowl of SpaghettiOs on stream. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's like I have things where I can get gifted cookies and soda pops, and like I just get treated. It's so fun. I don't know why I get such a kick out of that. It's so funny. Let's see here. Let's go down here. So can I move streaming avatars from down there? Let's see here. Extension manager. So what I want to do is move streaming avatars Oh, streaming avatars isn't an overlay, so I can't do that. Oh, the only thing that's an overlay is sound alerts. Darn. That's awesome, Alapex. Says all that time it was oddly well timed for the hello there. Logged into Star Wars MMO, clicked the thing, and entered a cutscene. And hello there. Got really confused for a moment. That's awesome. Well, technically, streaming avatars, you can just use. Hold on, let me see here. How well does this work? So if I go over here and type EXT into the chat, there it is. And then how does it work when you log in? Click to authorize. And there it goes. Wow, I have 45,000 fish. Holy cow. Cool, so that fixes that, so I can do this. Deactivate this. And move this to panel 3. Right? And then this to panel 2. There. Now all our panels are set back up. And then maybe we'll look into an overlay or something like that later on. Nice. So now if you reload the page, if you're on PC or anything like that, you should now see the sound alerts thing is back where it should be. The Pokemon community thing is there, and so is the throne thingy. So yay! We've changed things. We're doing things. We're getting up there. We're going places. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, all right, cool. Because I was kind of worried there for a moment. Because like normally thank you very much for that, by the way. I'm going to get myself a pop. Yeah, I'm getting myself a pop. I'm going to have a nice little tasty mango bubbly. Yeah, hi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. White Wolf, we're going to have to charge you 350 fish to Awoo. That'd be funny if I charge people $350 to Awoo. No, not dollars, but fish, virtual currency. That'd kind of funny. Uh-oh. That's 700 fish. All to me. 700 fish. Delicious. It's amazing how tasty they can make these things without any sugar or anything. Uh-oh. Alex, we're gonna have to put a stop to that. Another 350 for you. No awawas. No awawas. Hi, Massey. Welcome on through. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Massey Viavali is also a content creator. They stream all the time over here on twitch.tv. Don't forget to give him a follow. Oh, wait, I can do this. I always forget about this. Exclamation points. S-O Massey the Volley. And then there they are. Hi. Hello. That's them. And then we get a little video. They're a bird. Look at those hands. Look at those paws. Uh-oh. Beans. 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 Fake beans. Creeper says, I have a meme with a bat pony and a sign on the background that says, don't eat for $350 fine. Yeah. Actually, let me check my Discord real quick because I think people were saying they were sending me things. Oh, cool! I set it to the blue theme yesterday on my office PC, and it actually synced over to here. Cool. Hey, dude, school. Welcome on through. Yeah, that's the video. Wow, that's a pretty picture, Creeper. The skyline there. That's really pretty. Whoa! And then I'm looking at Alex Saladl's. Unfortunately, I can't just share it to the screen here because I don't have that set up. But that is a very chewed up controller. I think I've had an Xbox 360 controller look like that once, but that Xbox 360 really saw some use. My goodness, that is quite the roundabout. There's people everywhere. There's cars everywhere. It doesn't even look like they're moving. It's like wild. There we go. All caught up. Creeper says, I mean, you and Smiley know where I live, but just don't want it to be common knowledge. Yeah, I totally understand that. That makes a lot of sense, trust me. A rainbow cichlid? Well, don't mind if I... Aw, it went away. I wanted to eat that. Aw. Well, in the meantime, I'll drink my mango pop. Delicious. Oh, it looks like Peach is going to sleep right in front of the camera there. She's digging her head into her back right now. That is an adorable little shot right there. Aww. Good night, Peach. Happy dreams. She's doing such a good job. Wow. Hey, Alapex, what was that for? Huh? I don't belong in Pokeballs. Huh? I don't belong in Pokeballs. I belong to be free. I'm like a Pikachu who follows you around and says Pika-Pee all the time. Look, I'm even the same color. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. Are you staying hydrated? Are you giving yourself a little stretch? Are you checking up on your posture? Don't forget to check up on yourself, because you matter too. Yeah. Hi, Zephyrs. How you doing, Bean? Alrighty, guys. I think in about 15 minutes from now, so when the next bell goes off, I'll try to remember this. I think we're gonna quit the stream, so I can go and have another cup of coffee and stuff. Because I'm kind of need one. Alapex says, listen, I have too many breakable things around to risk a volley touching. Well, you know, we are soft little creatures. If we were to like knock over some glass or something like that, it would just land on top of our head. And we'd probably look really adorable with it too. It's like, look what I got. I got a little glass thingy. Wow. Look at me go, wabby. Yeah, we're tiny. We're small. And then if we get stuck, oh yeah, we get stuck on our feathers. I need to reset my seating. There we go. That's better. A volley, chick volley. Wow. Wow. Creeper says a volley could ride me into battle. Yeah, we'll be riding on our trusty steed. I'm bouncing. Guys, are you bouncing? Huh? You bouncing? Can I do up and down? Boing, 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 you know? Yeah? You know, be really cool is if next time when I go live like this, I'm doing it. There we go. Because if you're listening to nice and chill music, well, if it's like it's really nice to just kind of bounce a little bit, you know, bounce to the music. You just go boing, 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 boing. You know, like that. Then I boob my head. I think you mean bob your head? Guys, he said boob. Laugh. I'm just kidding. Alapec says, I bought a $100 rolly chair, and it's so cheap. I don't trust bouncing on it. The seat doesn't even have anything to attach it. It just sits on the rest of it. Oh no. I was thinking about getting a new chair for in here, because right now the chair that I have for this room, other than this bouncy ball, which is probably why I use this so much, the reason why is because the chair that's in here is just a folding lawn chair. And the reason for hold it up, but I think I don't need that much of a play space. I just need enough space to just kind of move around a little bit, which I have my space now. And I think an actual rolly chair would be really nice in here. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like, there was this one time we were at a resale shop, and they were selling like these really expensive designer chairs that were like usually like $500, $600, and they were selling them for $25 a piece. And me and my friend bought like 4 of them that day. Alexalotl says, I've got an old office chair that I stick 2 pillows and a blanket over. Oh, that sounds really comfy. K9 says, I'm going to head off for now, go play some games with Flago. That sounds awesome, K9. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping in today. Always good to see ya. Bye-bye, Bean. White Wolf says, hey, it's late. Don't criticize my writing. Have a good one, K9. Bye-bye. I'm probably going to get out of here shortly as well. Another 14 minutes? What is that? Or is that 12 minutes? That might be 12 minutes. Alexalotl says, nice and comfy until the blanket gets caught in the wheels and then pulls everything apart. Yeah, that happens. I wonder if... Cookie! Oh, another cookie! Yes! Another cookie. Time for cookie. This will be the last cookie for today, though. No more cookies after this, because I need to watch my intake of stuff. Go ahead and get this cookie out. Oh yeah, I mean, she's going to. She's a bird. She'll probably go back to sleep in a second here. Look at that yawn. There she goes. Oh, you goofball. Legion of Thinkers says, why is 8 the greatest number ever? Because if you turn it on its side, it's infinitely better. That is awesome. Thanks for the laughs. Ow. Ow. Our last YouTube Cheeto, or follower, is Brianna Worthington. That's an interesting name. Ow.
I just got done with the school day.
Hi, Saif. Welcome on through. How you doing today, Bean? Welcome on home, Saif. Alapec says, I'm trying to decide what to make for dinner. Mexican, Italian, or something Middle Eastern. I mean, if you have a pressure pot, there's like this really cool thing that you can do. Basically, you do the rice combination of like water and rice and stuff. Mayo's being mean again. And then you basically season it up with a whole bunch of Mexican seasonings and things. And don't forget your carrots and your celery and your onions. Also put that in there, and then put 2 chicken breasts in there, and then cap it. And I think it's 30 minutes. I think that you just cook the whole entire thing for. And then when all that's done, you take it back apart. You add some tomato paste to it. And then you shred all the chicken and then mix it all up. And then now you have like a delicious chicken and rice meal. It's really cool. And then there's 2 chicken breasts in there. So you have like one for each person. So you have like one for you and one for your other half if you have one. But you'll usually be left with leftovers too. So you'll have some for lunch tomorrow too. My suggestion is also to have a little bit of corn in there too, because Mexican and corn like really mix together really well. Do you prefer SpaghettiOs with meatballs or without meatballs? I like them kind of with the meatballs, to be honest. I like the little meatballs. Creeper, sometimes we find that if it's taking a really long time, we just cancel it and then try again. Alapec says, yeah, I don't have an Instant Pot at the moment. I need to get one, but I need a microwave and a bigger crock pot first. Well, what about a chili? You have some beans. Some beans, maybe some ground meat, like ground turkey or ground beef. Again, maybe with some of those corn, some tomato chunks. Hold on a second. My thingy is asking me to do something here. He was just advertising goods to me. The site says, my persona is a Persian manufactured by the Umbrella Company and can harness the power of the mold and Las Plagas. Whoa. Seth says, just coming by to say hi and hope you've been having a good stream. I've been having a good one. Thank you so much for asking. Hope you've been having a good one there, Seth. Creeper says, huh, you already have a video interview for the job. That was fast. That's pretty cool. Congratulations there, Creeper. Wow, 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 wow. They're both like, I know what that means. Creeper and Scythe there. It's like, I know what that means. Uh-oh. Who, not how? Don't want to be a killjoy, but remember what you said. I know. Posture check. Yep, here we go. Posture check. Yep, right back up we go. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I have to get out of here. I can't be live all day, you know. Gotta go shut down for a little bit. Let me finish this pop here. All right. Thanks for listening, Decoy. Always good to have you around. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Decoy also streams are right over there in the chat. Decoy is that little birdo right there. Go give them a follow. They're pretty awesome. Decoy says, I do not stream. That's a lie. Nuh-uh, you totally do. I know you do somewhere. Unless you don't anymore. Maybe, I don't know, but I know you used to. So he says, have a good day. If you need to me deal with Ethan Winters, call me. Have a great day, everyone. I'm going to send you guys off to another streamer. Here, let me check and see who is available over on the twitch.tv website. Twitch.tv. Let's see here.
Buttons.
Oh my gosh. Guys. It's another bird. Or a volley, I know. Not everyone likes to be called birds. But we're gonna go raid them. It's Jaco who comes in here every once in a while. So let's go ahead and grab that. And then go over to here. And / raid. Space. Their name. The last few years have been an exception. I see. Alrighty, guys. We're gonna go say hi to Jaco, PHL. They're currently planting hunting on the bayou. You guys gonna go, or sorry, hunt the Shadow Down 1896. So guys, this is gonna be it for me today. Thank you everyone so much for hopping on through. As always, we do these little chats almost daily on the weekdays, not the weekends, but usually the weekdays. And if you guys would like to hop on in again next time, check us out at about 9:30 or 10 p.m. or sorry, a.m. 9:30 or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever time that is for you. And then we should be live again with some more VR chat or this right here. But until next time, this is going to be it for me. Thanks everyone so much for joining. Until next time, this is Hi-Yo Cheetybird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.